So I thought finally I'd try and find a way to actually have a proper cup of tea, and that's about as close as I've got. Yeah, just missing some biscuits now. I wonder how many people heard you saying that sort of thing back in the day. Interesting, isn't it? Yeah, well, no, not from Winchester. I'm from Andover, Andover. Remember that statement, do we very well? That's going to bite you, isn't it? Yeah. Now, yeah, finally a cup of tea. Still sat around, still waiting. Legal appointments again this afternoon. I wonder how many people listening to that as well. Not through my wishes or my allowance. Yeah, so apparently I can work. But it's funny, you can't have any pocket money, as they call it, because I'm part of the EU, but I'm not, am I? No, but the EEA, I believe it is. Yes, yeah. Isn't it ridiculous? No money entitled to me because I'm British. No way to work with my qualifications I earned correctly and legally. The ones are on my CV anyway, which says a lot about certain other people. Which I don't need to speak about, do I? Because let's face it, they've now been found to be all. And no, it isn't bicked, by the way, either. It's like a Slazenger tennis ball, as my favourite little girl in the world says. Who I do miss very much. I miss my daughter. I missed her 16th birthday. I missed her 18th birthday. All for this. Things I can never get back. Lots of other things I can never get back. I'm now here fighting for the rights of a very important young man to me. No, I don't love any of my children more than any of the others. I love all my children equally, and I always have. I missed out on various things that I shouldn't have missed out on for no reason other than this. It's disgusting. It's something that no one can ever make up to me, nor would I expect Sarah Jane to even try to make it up to me. And I said to her, well, many years ago, it feels like now, it feels like an age, that at some point in the not too distant future, she would owe me an apology. It wasn't meant maliciously, it was the truth, Sarah Jane. I told you the truth about this from day one. I proved certain things, I didn't have mental health or anything like that, but these people wanted to play mental warfare, so I did it. Unfortunately, it's cost us everything, and unfortunately, I didn't act in a manner that was fast enough to save our son, and that's something I will have to live with for the rest of my life, along with various other things I've done to prove certain things to certain people. This was never about me being malicious, Sarah Jane, and whatever you've done and however you've acted in the way is ridiculous. There are things I'll never forgive myself for, so I wouldn't expect anyone else's forgiveness. But at the end of the day, no one wanted to listen. And you listen to other people who are idiots, get rid of them. They do not need to be around our wife, our children. Certain people, my wife, our wife, it feels like that, doesn't it? Because I'm constantly never having a moment alone with my actual bloody wife. Yeah, I did swear, it was about the limit of it. At no point did we have time alone, Sarah Jane, pretty much from when that idiot moved in next door. I will go to prison at the end of this, I have no doubt. But when I do, it will be for reasons worth it. And not for people coercing and controlling our life. At no point did I bully my wife, did I hurt her, did I sexually abuse her, did I physically abuse her, did I mentally abuse her. No, I allowed it all to happen to me though, through other people telling you, you should do this, you should do that. I'm sick and tired of that, right? Sarah Jane is not a nasty, malicious person. The people around her are nasty, horrible, toxic people. They put us in a situation they should never have done because they didn't like the fact that the world's a real place and some of the things you see on TV really do happen. In fact, the idea of dramatisation is to prove to people that these things do actually happen in the world. Otherwise, why do we watch all the World War films? They never really happen, because that's what you're basically trying to suggest, isn't it? The Cold War never happened. There isn't terrorism in the world. Grow up. Read a newspaper, a real one, not a tabloid. Do some real research. Don't just Google everything and think you go to the doctors and know what you're talking about, because you don't. I studied real biology, real chemistry, real biochemistry. Why? To make me better in my chosen field. And it has done, I've proven it. Certain idiots with their, well, I've got this qualification. Really? Why have you got it? Because you passed a multiple choice exam and think you know the science, but you don't. Can I explain the science? Yes, but I can also explain the science in relation to the world, how human beings act, how they respond, how they listen, how they learn. I can do all of this. And I'm not allowed to use my qualifications because not real. Yeah, sorry, certain people, accountancy degrees or whatever and all that didn't really work for you, did it? Mine are real. You've stopped me from using them once again. You've stopped my right to education, my right to life, my right to privacy in my own home. You've trampled on my human rights, costing me my family and my son's life. Be glad at this point I haven't just walked in and wiped you off the face of the planet, because that's what I should do. if you want to play an eye for an eye rule. Instead, what I'm going to do is show this to the world at cost of what? Everything. I have no life currently. Can't even lift a dumbbell because you decide pushing a button and playing around with technology doesn't allow me to do it. But I'm still in there doing it. Like I said to my little girl, at the end of the day, they'll have to carry me in a box off the platform, the lifting platform. They will do now because I can't even be a powerlifter because of what you've done. You've robbed me of my dream and my goal of being a world champion multiple times, which would have been easy. You think it's all down to steroids? Is it really? Grow up. Look at wellness policies. Look at the world. Take your blinkers off and actually understand it's a bigger place than you think. And it's certainly much bigger than Andover and your stupid little agendas. By the time I'm finished, my agenda is to make sure the world sees you for what you are. Nothing but pure, unadulterated terrorists. Love you, Sarah Jane. Miss you very much yet again. That's never changed. I love you and will do all of this to prove exactly what I said to you from day one. Forsaking all others in sickness and in health, as long as we both shall live. At least you're living, I'm not. See ya. Love you.